Before it was taken over by the National Trust, Tinsfield, near Bristol, belonged to the Gibbs family, and they were responsible for building this stunning chapel.
Not a bad extension to your house.
Not bad, is it? It's absolutely gorgeous. The family here were very religious.
Well, it's just stunning. Now, what do we know about the Gibbs family?
They were part of something called the Oxford movement, which was started in the 1830s, and it was basically a movement of Anglicans that were wanting to restore the decoration and liturgy and closer line theology back into ways of worship. And eventually the Oxford movement became sort of Anglo-Catholic as we know it today, or High Church Anglicanism. So that's what they were part of here in this church, all the family.
Tinsfield is quite big. It must have cost a lot of money to build, and obviously this chapel must have cost a lot of money to build. Where did the Gibbs family get their wealth?
They were very wealthy merchants. They were accomplished merchants. So they had money already, but I think the thing that took them to the next level was guano, which to some people is known as bird poo.
Oh.
And they shipped it from the islands off Peru, and it was used as fertilizer. And because of that, William Gibbs and subsequently his family, did very well out of it.
Wow, who knew? Bird poo.
Exactly.
What does the chapel mean to you?
I've been here for quite a while, in fact since the National Trust bought the property, and it's one of those spaces that you come in at different times of the day and it always feels very special, especially when, not like today unfortunately, but the sunlight comes in, particularly through these windows here, and catches on the walls. As a person of faith, it means a lot to me. Just to be able to dwell in this space, and I think a lot of our visitors, whether they have faith or not, just like to come and sit and be and enjoy, I think, of course, the beauty and the grandeur, but also the sense of peace and, silence sometimes. We don't have enough of it, do we?
As it's Mothering Sunday, I thought I'd put the simnel cake to good use as a way of saying thank you to these wonderful National Trust volunteers here at Tinsfield. Would you like a slice? Yes, please. Next week, Sean Fletcher is in Brighton meeting chart-topping church music makers, including Stuart Townsend and Lou Fellingham. And we hear how Christian singer-songwriter Philippa Hanna first found faith. I hope you've enjoyed celebrating Mothering Sunday with us. Our final hymn is often sung today because it reminds us that we receive God's blessings from the moment we are cradled in our mother's arms. Until next time, goodbye.
A price on a hat that once belonged to Ronald Reagan. Fiona Bruce with the Antiques Roadshow at 7. Then after Blue Planet Live, an explosive chain of events in Line of Duty back on BBC One at 9.